Good morning, everyone. This is John from Nevermore Antiques, and I'm going to do a really quick video. We're going to discuss the top 30 items that I sold on my two eBay accounts over the past month. This is actually going to be for the month of February. Going forth, I'm going to do a video um, on every Friday. We're going to do a what sold video. Just kind of give you guys an idea. I haven't did a what sold video in a long time, but give you guys kind of an idea of the items that I have sold. And you see the stuff that I buy. Now I want to show you when it goes out the door. So let's jump into this. We're going to do my uh, second account first. It's my newest account. It's Show Me Pickers, and we're going to hop right into it. You guys have seen me do plenty of videos on these EightTracks. I have made a killing on them. I paid 50 cents for this one, and I sold it for 80 bucks. I didn't take an offer. There was no best offer on it. The way I list my items is for the first 30 days they get no best offer, and after 30 days when I relist I add best offer to them. So we have the Led Zeppelin 2 factory sealed 8-track. Really nice. Sold for 80 bucks. That's pretty good. I sold the Singer sewing machine. I sold it for 50 bucks. Really nice. It's a 1950s 99K. The little tag right here will tell you what series it is, and this number right here, you can look it up on the Singer sewing machine site, and it will tell you just to the day when your sewing machine was made. There's the name right there, 99K. Okay, let's see here. Um, this was one of the blankets that I had purchased from the auction the other day. I believe I paid $11 for two blankets, so I got them for about $5.50 a piece. This one sold for 75 bucks. It was a 1960s, 1970s North Star by Chatham. Uh, just a nice. I sold it within like a couple hours of listing it, so that tells me I sold it too cheap, but I sold it, and that was nice. This is really cool. This was a 1972 uh, habitat for a hamster, and the exact same thing. I listed it within a couple hours. It sold for 90 bucks. I paid $3 for it at Goodwill. I don't know if the person bought it to use or to flip, but if they bought it to flip, then I left the meat on the bone. You'll never know. You never know. This was Hawkwind, the Warrior on the Edge of Time. Really cool. Love the graphics on this. Just the idea. I don't know. There's something about the name Warrior on the Edge of Time because we think of time being boundless. There's no edge, and I don't know. There's something that I could just. I don't know. I'm very whimsically minded. I don't know. I'm kind of different, but I loved the name. The music wasn't that great. I listened to it, not this 8-track, but I went to um, YouTube and listened to it, and I just wasn't really that impressed. This was another one I sold for $157. The last one we sold for $125. This one I sold for $157.45. What a weird number. It was listed for $174, but for some reason it went down to $157. But whatever. I still made really good money. Remember, every one of these 8-tracks I had a 50-cent investment in. Excuse me. This is one of the two Harley-Davidson oil cans that I sold. This one had 20 bids on it. It sold for $167.50. I believe these were circa 1940. Really cool can. Um, I paid $52 for it, $51.50, something like that. I bought two of them, and that one sold for $167. This was a really good deal. It was a new AT&T Microcell. I bought it for $10 at Habitat for Humanity, and it sold for $199. So that is a really good flip. This is a bad buy from years ago. I bought these back in like 1998 or 2008. I'm sorry, and they sat in my warehouse for over 10 years. So, yeah, I don't know. I sold them, but it wasn't for 400 bucks. I think I ended up getting three something out of them shipped. I still lost money. Um, Nice snap-on jacket. Not really a big fan of that brown on brown background, but what I did is I bought a piece of white material that goes over that now whenever I photograph brown stuff, but it's sold for 36 bucks. Let's see here. I've got the Scully Ranger Wears Men Pants, new size 34. I don't know. Goofy looking pants. Apparently they're based off of pants from the 1800s. I don't know. Sold them for 36 bucks. I was happy. I think I had like, heck, I only had like 50 cents in them. Sold two of these veterinarian plaques. The V with the snake and the staff. Cool. Sold both of them. 22.45 for the same vet. They wanted them both. These were awesome handles. I haven't been selling as many handles as I used to. I have a lot listed, but they're just not doing that great. I sold them for $53.95. When you do sell them, they sell great, but you're gonna sit on them for a while. Another pair of them weird old pants. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I just bought them out of a lot of stuff that I had bought from that auction with the vintage Western wear months ago. This is cool. This is a vintage U-Control 1950s, 1960s scientific Champ balsa wood plane. This is part of the airplane stuff that I had purchased, some of the lots that I had got. This paid for a large portion of the airplanes that I bought from that auction, which is really cool. Sold it for 70 bucks, full price. No best offer. And here is the last can that I have. I sold the second can for 260 bucks. Why the price difference? I have no idea. But this one sold for 260. So I paid, remember I paid 50 bucks a piece for them. Okay, let's go to the other account now. We're going to flip over. That was 15 items from my Show Me Pickers account. Now we're going to look at the Nevermore Antiques. And I sold this 50-star flag. Sold for, I think I took a best offer for like 40 bucks on it. I sold all 10 of these grommets to the same person. They're NOS, Oldsmobile, Chevrolet grommets. Just car parts. That was nice. Made 50, like 55, 56 bucks on them. Like that. Marshall Faulk Rams jersey. This was a throwback. Mitchell and Ness. Super cool. I would have kept it. Huge Marshall Faulk fan, but I can't be a Rams fan. I just can't. I just can't. I don't know where my Patriots hat are, but Patriots hat is, but I'm a huge Patriots fan. And I can't root for the Rams because I live in Missouri. I was a Rams fan from the day they stepped foot in Missouri, and then they left. So it's like walking your wife down the aisle to marry your best friend. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Here we go. This is another car part. I mean, you got to remember, folks, you've been watching me sell these car parts for months now. And I spent on every aisle, I spent $300 on every aisle of car parts that I bought. And this I sold for 90 bucks. That's cool. This was a goofy piece of equipment, but if you're ever out at the Goodwill and you see stuff like this, just stop and look it up. I sold this one for, I sold it for free shipping and like 80 bucks. Probably cost 15 bucks to ship. I think I had like $6 in it. Yeah, really cool. It's a leg exerciser if you're wondering. Toyota Tundra radio. Sold it for $85.45. Might have taken an offer. I had it for a while. Not sure. Okay, Sony Receiver. I'm pretty sure that they bought that outright. $80.95. I bought that in a lot of stuff. I already made my money back. I went to the auction. I think I paid $7 for it. And I love stuff in the box because it's just so easy to ship. So easy to ship. So easy to ship. Last of my drones. I sold them for $95.50 a piece. shipped. Not a big fan of retail arbitrage. Probably won't get too deep into it anymore. It just costs me money. I put stuff on the credit card, and you got to wait for it to sell to pay the credit card, and I'm just not a fan. So that was the last two of the drones that I had. Vintage Casio SK1 keyboard. These little keyboards are just great. Sorry, folks. It is like 4:35 and I haven't been to bed yet. But I actually love these little keyboards. I think I paid $3, maybe $6 for it. Sold it for $50 plus shipping. Keep your eyeballs peeled for these little Casio keyboards. They do well. This is a Robin Hood flower vintage store sign. It was rusty and crusty and a little bit musty, but I sold it for $189.95. Now, I did charge shipping. I sold the sign for $189.95. I paid $90 for the sign. So by the time it was all said and done, I probably made $30 or $40. Would I do that again? Absolutely not. I probably wouldn't. It's a cool piece, but at the end of the day, I didn't get as much out of it as I thought I would. I was hoping that was about a $250 sign. Took a chance. I still made money, but I learned something and made money, so that's good. Now here is a super sweet Sony DVD VCR combo. It had the HDMI. Sold it for $189.95 plus shipping. That was drop shipped, of course. I'm drop shipped it. Let's see here. And of course, we're into the Texas Instruments. I sold 4 of these. I sold them for $105 a piece. I sold 2 of these for $105 a piece. I sold 3 of these for $105 a piece. And that's it. So that's pretty much everything that I sold. Not everything. You can go look. You know my user IDs. You can go see the big. I mean, we sell around. Let's see where we're at right now. For the month of February, on Nevermore Antiques, we sold 129 items on that account, and on this account, we sold 124. So that was about 250 items that we sold on each account. Now, if you think about that, one account has over 1,000 items listed. The other account only has 400. I'm working on 500 items right now. So that account only had $400. The account with 400 items. The account with 400 items kicked the total dog crap out of my account with 1,000 listings. That tells me a couple things. I need to do a lot of work on my main account. I need to go through and clean out a lot of garbage. There's a lot of stuff on there that needs to go. And 2, I'm sourcing better now than I ever was. So that's really good. So what I'm going to do on my secondary account is I'm going to work on this account. I'm going to work to get it up to the 1,000. I've got 481 items listed right now. And I'm going to work. This account is getting all my energy, all my focus, all my effort. I'm going to focus completely on this account so that I can get it to 1,000. Because if I can get this account to 1,000, I mean, right now we're at 43%. It's at $3,600. If I can get this account to 1,000, I think it'll be at about probably $6,000 a month. If I can get this account to $6,000 a month and I can keep it there, then that means that I can go to this account and then I'm going to start working on it. Let's get it there. This account did $4,500 over the past 31 days. So between the two accounts, that's 4560. And this is 36. So 45, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a little over $8,160, whatever, is what I did over the past 30 days on both accounts. If I can get both of these accounts just running like scalded dogs, I believe that I can be selling, I can hit that over $10,000. I'm aiming for $12,000 a month, which would be really sweet. $12,000 a month. That would give me in excess of $100,000 a year in sales, and that would be perfect. That's exactly where I want to be. Then I could start focusing on sourcing better quality items. If I can keep them at $1,000 a month, I'm going to show you kind of what I do with my secondary account or my main account. If you want to see how I have my stores organized, it's like anything you've never seen before. It's completely different. I don't have categories. I have months over here. I do have my auto parts. I do have some electronics. But this is the old listing for huge sales. So everything that I'm listing now goes into the March. So so far I've listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items on this account for March. I am listing a little bit to kind of keep the sales coming in because Cassini really likes it when you list on the account, and I'm trying to keep sales coming in on it. But everything that was in this account has been moved out into the old listing for huge sales. So next January, February, March, if we go to April, we'll see that all of these items that I have in this April, there's 34 items in here. And all 34 of these items have been listed in excess of a year when it comes around. So some of this stuff, like these cassette tapes, they will probably come out and they'll probably be redonated because they're just not selling. Some of this other stuff will be like this cover for this typewriter. It'll come out. It'll be donated. The bear will probably come out and be donated. The clothing and stuff like this Harley shirt, I need to really be working on lowering the price of that. The Missouri Tigers hat, lower the price on that. But the rest of the stuff will probably just slide over into this old listings for huge sales. And what I need to start doing to it is I'm going to have to start working and culling stuff out of it. Stuff that just is not selling. And that could work out pretty easy because I'm going to be having an auction coming up, and it would be a good place to dump a bunch of this stuff. Put it in boxes and stick it underneath. But you see, I've got several pages of stuff that's just old and hasn't been selling. Some of this stuff, these items here, just came over from March. But yeah, a lot of this stuff is just a garbage. Garbage is, we'll say it in real nice, fancy language. But this Tissot pottery will probably come out, and it'll probably go to the auction that I'm going to be doing, and so on and so forth. But that's pretty much it, folks. That's how I've been doing my eBay stores. I know some of you might not agree with me on how I do that. It's a little bit different. I know that people who come to my store are probably like, wow, that's a little weird, but it's just the way I keep my book. So that's pretty much all that I have for you tonight. I appreciate you watching. As always, keep on digging, keep on picking. God bless for sure. Be sure to say your prayers. And remember, the family that picks together sticks together. You guys have a good day. Hope you find something awesome today.